my friends in the UK that don't get to really get on the stream at 2 o'clock in the morning their time, which would be about 8 o'clock our time. So doing early streams so that I can kind of get some of the UK guys some extra stream time to watch our stream here in the US. So I'm going to go on a Wyvern Cave run. Probably going to go to the main Wyvern Cave. I actually think I'm going to go to the Waterfall Wyvern Cave this time. See what I can get done there. You want it back on? I thought it was bothering you. We're going to go to the secondary Wyvern Cave under the waterfall. I'm going to go in there and see what kind of eggs I can grab in there. Just bear with me for a few minutes while I get ridden over there. Kind of prepared for this stream beforehand, so... Better get him some meat real quick. Upgrade his stamina a little bit. Welcome to the stream. Thanks for joining in. Appreciate you being here. Appreciate all the support. Like I said earlier, I'm running a special early stream so that my friends in the UK can come in. Hello, Lion. And no, I do not have a tech cloner yet. I haven't got to the level to be able to use that stuff yet. How's your day going, Lion? We don't really let a whole lot of people in our servers because we don't want people coming in and destroying our stuff. Last time we let somebody in, they decided they wanted to try to raid us, and we had to kill them and boot them from the server. I play on Xbox and PC. This is an unofficial server. Alright, I'll fix that, man. Just a second. That should be a little bit better. Is that a little bit better, Alex? No, it's an unofficial PC. I'm from the Oklahoma in the United States. How about you, Joe? Where are you from? Sorry about that, man. Sometimes when I reset my stuff, it decides to do its own thing. Alright, as you can see, there's wyverns everywhere over here, so when you come to this cave, you gotta be very careful of where you go and how you handle yourself, because you can run into a wyvern anywhere. Like right up there and over there and... So I'm gonna open up my map. This is gonna show you where the wyvern cave is. And then we're going to go down there in that little area down there and go into the cave and pick up the cave. Cave is going to be under here. Oh, I forgot to show you the map. Give me 1 second to sit down so I can show you the map real quick. Give you the coordinates. Alright, there's your coordinates for the Wyvern Cave. It's over here close to the desert. I'm going to leave it up for a second so y'all can see it. Derek. Alright. So now that y'all got that, we're going to go into the cave. You go around this corner right here. The cave is behind this rock. You can only get through the rock on one side. There's a little waterfall there, as you can see. Be very careful going in and out of the cave, because when you go in and out, if you hit that water, you will fall off your wyvern. First egg is usually right here. Probably not the best idea to grab this egg first. Not a very good egg anyway. But just got to go in here and explore and look around for the eggs, because I haven't explored this a whole lot, so I don't know where all the eggs are. But you got to be very careful because there are wyverns in here. I'm just flying around slow because I don't want to use up my stamina when I don't know where I'm going or what's going on or anything, because I'm kind of blind in here. I haven't come in here very much, so I don't want to do too much. I don't want to aggro a wyvern on me. There's one right there. And that's not one that we're really looking for, but we got to take it because I'm going to get rid of it. And it's spoiled, so it's good that we took it anyway, because if there's the eggs in here are already spoiling, that means that we haven't collected any eggs, and we need to be starting to try to collect some to reset the spawns. Oh, yeah, we got a friend. So like I said before, be very careful going in and out of this cave. Because if you're not careful right here, you will fall victim to the water. Biting me. Biting me. I guess we'll bite each other until the water stops. Did you just... How in the world... Alright, well... Come here, buddy. Come on. Well, I mean, following means follow. I mean, there we go. Good job. Where the heck are you going? Come here, dummy. Here, we're going to stop you so you quit flying around. Oh, you dummy. As you can see, I'm having some minor technical difficulties with my wyvern. Killed the lightning wyvern pretty easily, but that was not the plan at all. Alright, so I get myself some food. Ah, no I didn't. I guess I'm gonna have to eat his meat. The good part about having a lightning wyvern against a lightning wyvern, they can't light you up with the lightning. Alright, so back in the cave. Try not to aggro poison to me because poison will kill me in here, so I won't pick up any poison eggs, just so you know ahead of time. As you can see, there's some wyverns over there waiting patiently for me to pick up an egg. Oh, there's one right there. Sorry guys, this is uncharted territory for me in here. I haven't really explored this cave a whole lot, so I don't know where all of the eggs are. I don't know where all the caves and crevices are, so just bear with me while I explore a little bit and try to make sure that I don't die in here, because I've experienced a lot of bad things in this cave because of not having a whole good sense of direction in here. And like I said, I won't be picking up a poison egg, but there's a poison egg right there. Probably come back in here with a Pteranodon because they're easier to fly with in places like this. So it'd probably be easier with a Pteranodon to do what you need to do in this place. Because there's a way out for a Pteranodon up here. Noticed it last time I was in here. Pteranodons can get out the top, so probably easier for a Pteranodon in this cave than it is an actual wyvern. Guessing what this cave was originally meant for was a Pteranodon. As you can see, there's... So we're going to leave this cave. We're going to get a high-level Pteranodon hatched, and we'll come back to this cave with a Pteranodon. We'll go ahead and go to the Highlands cave and grab us some eggs, because I know they're reset over there. But that's where the cave is. You have the location now. Just like I said, be very careful going in and out of it with your wyvern, because you get stuck and you get knocked off if you go in the water. Guess I can show you some things while we're over here, but I gotta avoid wyverns while I'm doing it. Don't want to aggro too many of them. So this is how close to the desert you are when you're at that wyvern cave. I might go over here and try to see if I can find a Thylo while I'm over here, but I can't tame one because I don't have a trap for it yet. I believe that's on the way back to where my other base is. Yeah, it looks like, yep, that's the way back to my other base. We're going to go over here to the Redlands and go that way to go to the Highlands. I got to pick up some sap while I'm over on this side of town. Or the Redwoods, not the Redlands. Be careful in this area because it is very dangerous. The desert is a very dangerous area to go into, so if you go into it, make sure you have a pretty good leveled animal to go into it. There's a lot of crooks and crannies, and you have the rock golem and stuff that'll get you over here. Alright, so the desert is right about here. There's a lot of crap that you'll see over here that you won't see anywhere else. Probably the best place to get you a mantis. But in order to get a mantis, you must kill a deathworm, which is also over here. To tame a mantis, you have to have the horn from a deathworm. So you have to kill the deathworm, get the horn, then tame the mantis by trapping it. Welcome to the stream, guys. Appreciate you coming in. I'm just got done going to the secondary wyvern cave, the one under the waterfall in the rocks. Going through the desert, just kind of making my way back to the highlands so that I can go through the other wyvern cave. But just kind of giving a little tour of the area. When you come in over here, just be sure that you have plenty of nutrition and stuff. This is actually in the desert. Hey, go outside and play. This is actually the desert area right here. There's a lot of different cool stuff that you can see over here. As you can see, there's a lot of runs. There's a lot of animals that aren't anywhere else on this server, Ragnarok. A lot of the desert animals you can't find anywhere else on the server. Death worms right here somewhere. Be careful because there's usually a giga. But the only way to really find the death worm is to get down like this and walk around. When you find it, you'll know you found it because it will be like it'll start looking like you're getting dizzy and kind of like you're but you got to walk around on the ground to find the death worm. And they don't just show up at any time. They're not easy to get to spawn out, so you just have to be very patient for one to come out. But like I said, you want to keep your stamina up and stuff because I'm not going to fight a death worm because there's no way I'd win right now with this wyvern that I have, but seeing if I can get one to pop up for you, if I can, while I'm over here. But keep your stamina up because, again, there's a giga somewhere over here that spawns all the time. Just got to run across the land like this until it decides to pop up on you. And there's a loot crate right here. It's usually got some pretty good loot, but make sure you watch to make sure there's nothing to get you before you get off your animal. I think I've told you that before. Well, crap. I think I need one more level to open it. What level am I? Yep. I need one more level to open that loot crate. So, but there's your loot crate in the middle of the desert, so you know where that's at. Still trying to get the death worm to pop up, but it doesn't look like it's going to come up right now. It doesn't always come up, so it's just something that it's a random thing. It doesn't really, there's nothing you can do to get them to pop up. You just have to walk around until they come out. Appreciate everybody in the stream right now. Appreciate all your support. Thanks for popping in. Hope you're enjoying the show. Ark can get a little bit boring sometimes when you're running around trying to find things and look for things, but if you hang around with me, you'll see some of the tips and tricks and some things that you can do to keep yourself survived a little bit longer. I know that I got frustrated with Ark when I first started playing it because every 3 seconds I was being killed by some other dino. Well, we didn't find a death worm, so we're going to go do some other little things. I'm going to show you where to get a lot of cementing paste from a beaver dam, which is rare that you can. It takes a lot to build it, so it's easier just to steal it from the beavers. And there's a couple of places you can get it, but I'm going to show you the small beaver dams first in the redwoods, and then that's the easiest place to get it. We're almost in the redwoods. As you can see, I'm cold, so I need to put on my clothes. Nobody's too old for video games, man. That's not very nice. I play all kinds of video games. Tell me what age you have to beat a video game. I'll wait. No answer, huh? Alright then. Well, apparently one of my viewers thinks I'm too old to play this game. So we're headed into the redwoods. What the heck? We're already over here? Oh, we already passed the redwoods. We're already in... I didn't even realize we were already in the highlands. Okay, don't start that crap. Okay, we're not, no, you're not gonna start doing this. Hey, there's no point in that. Why? Why? There's no point in that.
Cover it up.
I think it does that because of the microphone. Alright, sorry about that. I had to calm the bird down a little bit. He was getting a little chirpy. But I didn't realize we were already in the highlands either, so I wasn't really paying attention apparently. It's alright, Alex, buddy. I'm used to some of the comments, man. I think he was just joking and having fun, but if he wasn't, that's his personal opinion. Appreciate you coming to bat for me, though, Alex. I really appreciate it. Alright. So let's go get some food real quick. Actually, I'm gonna... Before we start this wyvern thing, since y'all probably seen it 1,000 times, I'm gonna go up and show you where to get the cementing paste from. Gotta be very careful doing it though, because once you get into their little beaver dam, thousands of them come, and you gotta be close enough to your wyvern where you can jump back on it before they get to you. Right now, Alex, it is 208. What about where you're at, buddy? I know you're in the UK. What part of the UK are you from? Did I just not?
There.
Yeah, they are pretty annoying, buddy. So, what time is it there? It's 2:08 here. What time is it in the UK, and what part of the UK are you from? Oh, it's 8 o'clock in the evening?
Dory, you can't swim today. What? My confidence will over you, but you can't swim today.
Alright, so, for those of you that don't know, castorides, which are actually beavers, I guess giant beavers. Yeah, it's 2:08 p.m. here too, so it's 8:08 p.m. there, so y'all are 6 hours ahead of us, time-wise. Where at in the UK do you live, Alex? Kind of harder to see these things at night, but you look around, you'll see sticks sticking out of the water. It looks like a little house-looking thing. They appear on land as well. So are you in England in the UK, Alex? Being American, I'm not real familiar with how it works over there. Mark, I'm on a Ragnarok server. It's a unofficial PC server. I rent it from Nitrado. Alright, so when you do this, you gotta make sure that... Here's your beaver dam right here. I'll show you what it looks like before I get in it. This is what the beaver dams look like. Right there. This is what the giant beaver looks like, which is called a castoride. So, you want to get your wyvern close enough to the... You want to get your wyvern close enough to it so that you can jump back on your wyvern really quick before the castorides get you. Ah, Southeast London, huh? That's pretty cool. What's the weather like there right now? Because it's hot and sunny out here. It's not really cool. You don't want to let these things run around for sure. Croutons like to... It's about to storm. Does it rain all the time there in London? I heard it's rainy all the time. Yeah, Corona and protest has been a very widely spread thing here in the U.S. lately, but it's not as bad as people are really putting it out. Alright, I got rid of those castorides. Let's go find that nest again. You don't want to Oh, where'd it go? You want to make sure that any cast rides that are close to the beaver dam are taken care of, and I'm getting to where I can't see it. Apparently I'm getting old and can't see. I don't know where the hell I went. As you can see, you can easily lose it, and it's right here somewhere because I just... Anyway, let's go looking some more for another one, or that one if we can find it again. About to chuck it down, huh? I've never heard that one before. Guessing that means it's going to be a pretty good downpour. Well, where in the world did that beaver dam go? I just seen it. And they even ran up to it and showed it to y'all, and now I can't find it again. I'm gonna have to start using that term now. I'm gonna have to start saying chuck it down when it's gonna pour and see what people say at work. Probably get laughed at. Is that a normal saying in London, or is that just your saying? Where in the world? Okay. The beaver dam didn't just disappear. Where did it go? You feel like it's common that it might just be you, huh? I don't know. If you say it, it probably gets said quite often. And again, it might be just because I'm old. Because remember, that guy said I'm too old to play this game. By the way, his name was Alex too, just so you know. Oh, there's two beaver dams right in a row. Let's get rid of these castor oils. Oh no, I won't get you confused. Your last name is Page. His last name is... Yeah, well, that shows how I felt about that guy. I don't even remember his last name. Yeah, you're Page and he's Thorpe, so... If you can, it is best to stay on the wing of your wyvern to go in here. But here's 100, 200, 45, 18 rare flowers, and 52. That's why I said it's best to stay on your wyvern. If you want silica pearls, this is also one of the better places to farm silica pearls too. Then you've got to make sure you destroy the beaver den. If you don't destroy the beaver den, then you end up, it doesn't respawn and you don't get anything out of it. So, but like I said, it's best to stay on the wing of your wyvern if you can, so that you don't get castrated to death.
Like bug.
Appreciate everybody in the stream. Alex, I especially appreciate you. Alex, I especially appreciate you.
No!
Especially appreciate you supporting me like you have. Wife had surgery yesterday and she's hurting, and my dog keeps like wanting to jump up in her lap, and they're playing right now, and I had to go try to stop them. Now, right when you open it is when they will come, so don't wait to start collecting things out of it, because if you wait, you're going to end up dying. Ah, that castrator was hiding under my wyvern. That's kind of sneaky of him. You can also sometimes get thylos in this area, but usually the thylos are up there. But let's find another beaver dam so that I can grab some. I'm grabbing some cementing paste going over here, but I don't want to grab too much because I don't want to get too heavy to keep from. Yeah, I'm not big on game. It's when I get big enough, the people that Facebook and stuff will start paying me. I don't need people to pay me to do what I like to do. When you get big enough streaming and you get enough people, just from advertisements and stuff, you'll get money here and there. So I'm really not big on. I don't want to try to get people that are sitting at home watching the games trying to learn something, and then you're constantly asking them for money. That's not me. Oh, looky at the cementing paste. So, see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 515 cementing paste already, and I've only hit 3 of the, now when you hit the large beaver dams, it gives you a lot more. Again, be sure you destroy the beaver dam or it won't respawn. Anyway, Alice, I just believe if I do what I'm supposed to do in my streaming and stuff, and don't try to extort people for money just to be able to stream, then eventually things will work out and I won't have to worry about all that stuff, it'll worry about itself. No, don't. Oh, those things need to die. I thought I saw terror birds over here, but I guess not. No, there's more than just those. Oh, there it is. There's one right there. Alright, I'm gonna hit one more, then we'll go put up the cementing paste and go do our wyvern cave run again. Kind of want to see if there's any more high level eggs in there, since I've reset it a couple of times. Good lord, that's a big casserole. Oh, I guess I probably should get the stuff out of it before I kill it, huh? Like I said, make sure you're where you can get on the wing of your wyvern. That way you can hurry up and run back up on it before they kill you. Now you can't get black pearls out of these, just so you know. So I've done 4 of them, and we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 770, almost 800 cementing paste, 105 silica pearls, which you're going to need those for electronics later, and 60 blue flowers, which you need for your beehives to survive. So there's and I'll show you the other location. I'm going to go ahead and open my map, show you this location right here. There's the map. I popped it open so y'all can see it and get the location of where I'm at, the longitude and latitude of the area where the beaver dams are. You just look around until you find the little stick figure looking things. I'll show you before the end of this stream. We'll go over and look as soon as the wyvern. I'll show you where the large beaver dams are. I'm giving you the coordinates to this one right now. Leave the map up for a second, and then we'll go up and show you where there's giant beaver dams that are far bigger than these and give you a lot more stuff, but they're also much harder to maneuver and get into. So give me a minute to get this done. Then we'll get out of this and get out of this area, and we'll go up and do the wyvern run, and then we'll go do the... Hey!
Is the pole out?
Derek! Maybe AJ's in. Yeah, that'll work. You can. Just please don't give anybody else the information, because I had somebody last week try to get in here and raid. He didn't have a very successful time because my gigas ate him, so
What?
just please don't give anybody else the information.
What did you say? Yeah.
I was going to ask you to see if Apollo was out, but he's still in.
He's lying down on my bed with me.
I don't mind people joining me in my as long as Just tell me where you spawn and I'll come get you. So, this is going to be a Wyvern Cave run for a few eggs real quick, if I can get them. I've lost a lot of wyverns to this run because of not paying attention and doing stupid things that I tell y'all not to do all the time. So. Now, Alex, I don't have a whole lot of cool stuff on this because it's basically a learning map, so we're kind of limited on everything that you can go around and play with, but I'm sure you'll have fun in it. All we ask is just respect everybody's stuff, everybody's animals, and we're going to give you a few to get started off with, but just, I'll give you a wyvern so you can fly around and do what you want to do. No, go outside. Oh, a few wyverns in here. Hey, quit. Aggro yet? No. Alright. Aggro yet? Why did the eggs not reset? Frustrating. One around there. Oh, hello, wyvern. We're anybody new to the stream right now, we're on Ragnarok unofficial PC server. I'm doing a Wyvern Cave run, hitting the Wyvern Cave again. I did it a couple of times last couple of weeks, but as you know, you've got to undo all of the Derek! You have to reset all the eggs to get good eggs. I usually just eat the crap eggs because there's no point in keeping the crap eggs. And if you keep them in your inventory and don't eat them or destroy them, then they don't respawn. So make sure you're not holding on to eggs. And I just realized there's probably... Sorry about that. My kid was screaming at the top of his lungs into his microphone for some reason. But anyway, I just realized why the eggs probably did not respawn inside there. because I have some in my refrigerator. As you can see, I can just go through here leisurely, and I'm trying to get some of them to aggro to me so that I can lead them out of the cave. Because the less that's in the cave or in the crack, the better off I am. And I only got one to chase me. Beautiful. Nope, there's one. So, I've explained myself a few times on this week, but I'm going to go ahead and do it again for those of you that haven't been on the streams before. You can lead those wyverns over here to these mammoths and woolly rhinos in the dead ice. Just make sure that you've got good fortitude and fur armor, and they'll aggro to them and they'll stop chasing you.
That's why your pizza stays untouched after baking at 450 degrees. And now that every delivery is contactless, you can save pizza magic or for just $5.99 each when you sit around the table, even if it's not the same table.
You want to reset your stamina pretty good before you go back in. Best thing to do is try to pick up an egg, because they will all aggro to you if you pick up an egg, because they do not like you grabbing their eggs. I think if I was a mother dragon and somebody took my eggs, I'd be a little upset about it too. So, as you can see right here, I can grab that egg or that egg if that I knew it was going to aggro. Okay, so that fire wyvern aggroed to me. We're going to take it over here now. Those of you that don't know what aggro means, which anybody that plays this game probably does, but it means that they, once they aggro, it means they're basically aware that you're there and they want to attack you. Not sure where the word aggro came from, but that's what it means. I was hoping he'd come over the hill so I could show you that he aggroes to those guys. I guess he aggroed to something else. So, what I'm going to try to do is I'm going to try to grab one of these eggs real quick so that I can get all of these out of the crack. Let's see. Alright, so there's nothing there right now. I'm going to grab an egg. And when you do grab an egg out of these nests, make sure you get your wyvern positioned to where you can get back on him pretty quickly. When you're doing this and just about everything, when you're trying to pick something up, you want to make sure your wyvern's in good position so that you can do what you need to do. And it's a crap egg, but it's going to do the purpose we need it to do. Here comes everybody. Put them all. There we go. Come on, guys. And that's one thing you've got to watch out for. Poison wyverns will kill you off of your mount with their poison, so why in the world? So lag sucks, just so you know, because I didn't even know I was being attacked until after the lag stopped. Alright, so I stole an egg, and just about everyone in the cave probably aggroed to me. If I can get the lag to quit, I would. Come on with that. I'll go. No. And that's a level 27 egg, so we're gonna just do what we do with level 27 eggs. Gonna eat it. I don't know what they aggroed to up there, but it's not what I wanted them to do. Alright, 2 lightning eggs. Let's see if. Alright, give me just a second. Level 90. See what this other one is. 99. Man, I want both eggs, but I don't want the risk. Alright, let's get the good one first. Oh crap, I need water. I'm gonna go after the 99 first. Here he is. Good part about a lightning wyvern is the lightning wyverns can't kill it. Okay, that's cool. I'll be over to pick you up in just a second. As you can see, I'm in the middle of something. They just got a level 90 wyvern lightning egg, which is good. 99 actually. Gotta go down and get some water real quick, and then as soon as I get this other level 90 wyvern egg, I'll come and grab you real quick. Actually, I just. Okay, so you said 1767. I am at. So you're over by the obsidian cave. Wait. Oh, you're over. You're over by the wyvern cave, huh? You're on the opposite side of the wyvern cave by the beach, Alex. 1671. So you're in the Highlands? hoping I'm reading that right. Did you spawn at the beach over by the Highlands, buddy? Oh, there you are. Alright. Okay, let me grab you and I'll take you over to, here we go. Take you over to get set up at the base, and I'll get you in the tribe and everything, and then we'll go from there. I don't have any wyverns over here, but there's a couple animals that you can mess around with. Owls. This place over here we call the farm. There's a few things that... Thank you, buddy. Appreciate it. Got to be careful over here. I've ran into 2 gigas that are close to the farm, so... We'll get you set up with a wyvern. Actually, I'm going to get you in the tribe and you can fast travel over to where the wyverns are. I think you have to accept it, buddy. There you go. You're in the tribe. Alright, if you go to the bed... If you go to the bed in here, come on. Alright, go to that bed. And you want to fast travel to... any bed that's close to the oil rig on the map. Or, well, you won't see the oil rig, that's only mine. Let me, so the map that's on 3025. So the bed that's on 3025, you want to fast travel there. Then go into the cave and take the low-level fire wyvern. Alright, now I can go back and get that egg. Paulo, you better not. Go lay down. Alright, guys, sorry about that. Probably should have put some of this stuff down. Now, the best thing to do with your eggs is. No, Terrell, it's an unofficial PC, buddy. If you have an egg, just throw them in here, and like extra stuff that's going to weigh you down. You got to be careful having that stuff on you, because it'll make your wyvern fly slower and you will die. So I put little boxes over here to throw stuff in. That way I don't have them on me when I go in there. Ooh, looky there. Now my wyvern's got plenty of meat. Alright. Anyway. Yeah, it's a PvE server. I keep it PvE. Really, honestly, there's not anybody on it but me. I just use it as a streaming and learning server so that I can show people different things, and I have a castle that I'm building in here just to pass time. I really, between work and other things, I don't have a whole lot of time. Work and college and stuff like that. I don't have a whole lot of time just to sit around and play, so when I want to play, I just want to relax. I don't want to have to rebuild and get beat up and stuff. Hey, how did you die, Sabretooth? Ah, Sabretooth killed you. What? You must have went up there. Yeah, you can go back to the bed if you need to. Hope you didn't lose your wyvern. How's your day today, Terrell? Appreciate each and every one of you on the stream. I am appreciative of all of the support. Thank you for coming in and watching me and giving me more viewers and more followers as we move forward. I have a goal of 1,000 followers, and I am currently at, I believe, 278. So I've got about 700 and something more to go, but we'll get there eventually. Like and follow my page on Facebook or Twitch if you would, please, so that I can benefit from you following me at some point. I don't do donations or tips or anything like that, so your following me helps me out where Facebook can start monetizing me a little bit and helping me out towards getting better equipment and stuff so that I can be a better streamer for you guys on the stream. pretty good eggs today. Go ahead and get out of here before that fire wagon gets to me. There he is. Where am I going? Not even sure where I'm at. There we go. So far I've been able to grab a 99 lightning egg, a 90 lightning egg, and a 82 fire egg. So doing pretty good on the cave runs today. I haven't died yet, so that's definitely a plus. I usually die on the cave runs because I get overzealous and keep going back for eggs even though I know it's time to not go anymore. The best thing to remember about the Wyvern Caves is know when to quit. Because if you just get greedy and just keep wanting to grab more and more eggs, at some point your luck's gonna run out. Go ahead and put up both the eggs real quick so that I can there we go. And I keep telling you know when to quit, and I keep going back into the cave, so just don't copy me. That's all I gotta say. But I think I've cleaned out all the wyverns, so I'm good for at least a few minutes till everything starts respawning. Dev needs to fix. What the hell? Why did my wyvern just take off on its own? What the heck? Let me go out here and figure this out real quick. Just about killed itself by jumping in the lava.
Wait, what if that's Newtown?
Don't understand what just happened there, but I mean I have quite a bit of health luckily, but that was not good. By the way, if you ever get in a pinch, wyverns can eat rotted meat and it doesn't hurt them and it actually builds their health. How did you die by a brontosaurus? What the world are you doing over there? I guess I probably should figure out why the heck it's doing that. Right? Come on, man. I don't know why I did what I did. Extremely frustrating, though. Man, I don't think that you can just... the wyvern's in the cave right by the castle. You went to the wrong bed, buddy. Go back to the bed that says, it says, Carrot Farm. Go to that bed. And then you want to go to a bed over there closer to the castle. There's a bed that leads you right into the castle. And then you just have to go out to the outside of the castle and go right into the cave across the water. I think you've watched the streams enough to see where the cave is from the castle. If you'll give me just a second, I'll come over and help you, man. I'm almost done in the wyvern cave. Oh, I got you. You're trying to get back to the the fire wyvern. Just take another one and then go have it follow you wherever you went. Go grab one, have it follow you. Oh shit. that wyvern came from. I think it just spawned, but definitely not a... great thing. I'll keep this low level egg. That way I can hatch you a wyvern over there. I think I got all of these in here. Alright, so there's one last egg right here. So did you ever find your wyvern, Alex? Hello?
I just got out of the doctor's appointment. He said he's not going to do anything about my blood pressure.
What did he say?
What?
What did he say? So Alex, you finally found your wyvern again. What are you up to now? I'm headed back to the castle with the wyvern eggs that I've collected so far. Probably not going to be streaming much longer, guys. I'm probably going to jump off of here pretty soon. I'd say about 15 more minutes or so. I'm going to jump off here and start doing some schoolwork before I get myself so far behind I can't get caught up. But that's your wyvern cave. One more thing I'm going to show you before I get off the stream is the large beaver dams, and I'll show you the location for them. Hey, you're still on here.
Yeah, you didn't hang up.
I thought I did. Alright, love you. Bye.
This case is something unexpected world of romance. A studying quality. I'm happy to help you on your
Alright.
quest.
A little heavy. I need to find out what's a release so that I don't do this and the stone and that. I don't need that. Ah, so you're not able to watch the stream anymore.
First things first, we must listen to you prefer Queen of Hearts. Well, Queen's a little stuck in my So, you need to find me in love with my life in Unreal. That is the plan. But you have received the training, I suppose. Attended some matchmaking academy, obtained some kind of certificate, veterinary certificate class.
I spent 10 years at the Livestock Management firm before going to London. My very high profile clients all ranged that we couldn't get for money together. I think that instinct when I meet you for the first time.
What did you gut tell you about me?
The feeling I'm getting is that there's a lot more to you than you know. And probably don't believe it.
Well, let's take the first step and find out how to get our life. I believe that. Does that tell you?
Well, nothing actually. What I do need is spend time with you and get you to open up a little so I can accept your personality.
Actually, it was my mistake.
No, it's really not.
Because having one's personality dissected by an exchange.
Go back to the castle real quick, drop off these eggs, put them in the refrigerator, because if you put them in the refrigerator you can keep them for days without them going bad. Then pretty close to where my castle is, there's the large beaver dams, and they give you quite a bit of cementing paste too, and pearls and stuff of that sort. The silica pearls are kind of important because you're going to need them along with obsidian, which at some point I'll show you the obsidian cave where you can get quite a bit of obsidian. It's back there over at the wyvern, behind the wyvern cave. So there's a small cave in there that's got a large amount of obsidian in it.
Bull crap. Okay, I hate how they
I don't know if there's anything else I can drop to get going faster, but we'll see. Drop that. Drop that. Drop that. Alright, we should be going a little faster now. Apparently not. Got too many eggs on me, I think. It's not too much further though, so we'll be alright. Oil and polymer is what I need to make some cryopods, oil and polymer.
What's up?
He thinks Mitchell was a joke. I had no idea we were coming. Are you serious? Yeah. What are we gonna do? We're gonna. Why are we just not going to pack? Okay, we're gonna keep going. What do you have? Well, based on the basic background compatibility parameters, I found 82 potential matches with proper pointers. Just experienced really too. Our princess is charming. Oh, well, that's good. Because food always helps them think. Besides, think on the bright side. We have dinner with Prince. Trust me, I'm not necessarily Yes, if you're going to Europe. Just do me a favor. You can actually get there. I feel like I don't think you want to make insurance adjuster. Just try it. I'll let you sign Gary's. And I'll check that class. Tomorrow, I'll take you through the steps. My sister gave me a call through on to get dates for you for decision. And before I get to know you, ladies for this narrow down outfield, then I will conduct personal interviews with women and introduce you to top candidates.
You won't introduce them to me, but introduce them to the future king of all day.
Are they the same?
Why don't we make this easy for both of us?
Great.
You sent me several candidates on my paper. I'll choose one of them as a case to choose all your flight. Everybody wants to learn him.
Everyone except the girl that chose to get her artwork. Me with my whole competition and you walking away from potentially the greatest thing that ever came into your life.
So if you'll do this,
You should give me a chance. This whole world and everybody arms like things feel crazy. I mean, let's be honest. I just
you need to know that too much.
somebody chooses stuff that's from the house while you're trying to tell them. It's kind of hard to open up and explain it sometimes.
So is this one?
Oh, it's a little worse.
So you want to know about me?
Well, everyone accepts it with exception. This offers hybrid to
Interesting to me is the long run.
It's been quite a quiet, guys. Sorry about that. I was just trying to concentrate on what I was doing. I'm gonna go back to the blue obelisk real quick and make me some cryopods so that I can throw some of my animals in there. We've either lost or degenerated all of our cryopods, so I want to make some to put Ankies and frogs and stuff in so that I can transport them to places a lot easier. Then we'll go up and I'll show you where the beaver dams are. I'll give you the map location. As soon as I'm done with that, I'm going to call it a night. Start doing some of my homework and get back into a normal routine, maybe cooking dinner. So, appreciate all your support on here. Please like and follow my page on either Facebook, Twitch. I'm on Mixer, Facebook Live, Twitch, YouTube stream, and Periscope. So any one of those, please follow me and jump on and watch anytime I'm on. I'd appreciate it, and I appreciate all the support.
I can't believe I took on a job without meeting the client
you have any questions or anything that you want to learn on the Ark on Ragnarok, I've been playing it for about a year, so almost 2 years now, so I have quite a bit of knowledge on the Rag setting, on the whole thing. Animals, I've tamed just about every animal, including the Giga, so got a little bit of experience there. All the Wyvern caves. Now the boss caves, I haven't got those, so I want to start doing the boss caves pretty soon. But there we go. Now I can make a cryopod. To make a cryopod, you have to have polymer, oil, hide, fiber, and crystal. So got enough to make probably 5 or 6 of them, maybe. I want to make quite a few. Cryopods are very, very handy. Yep, I'm out of crystals, so I only have enough to make 4, I believe. Yeah. Yeah, where'd they all go? Oh, they're down in my... So you can make those cryopods at any one of the obelisks. It's not only the blue. Any obelisk you go to, you can make a cryopod. Alright, so we go to the beaver dams real quick. I'll show you the location of the beaver dam. I may not actually open up a beaver dam because I don't want to fight 200 castorites, because up here the other place there was maybe 10-15 castorites per beaver dam. In this place there's going to be at least 50 or 60 castorites coming at y'all at one time. So a good bet is if you see water, there's a castorite dam somewhere around it up here. I'm going to go over here and get to the better dam. There's a couple of them over here. You just want to make sure you get to the good ones. Takes me a minute to find them in here because sometimes they're a pain in the butt to find. And that's actually... Alright, so we'll go to the left. We're up by the ice cave. The ice cave is where I get most of my, or a majority of my crystals from. I get probably about 60% of my crystals from the desert cave. Just a second to get my bearings together to figure out where I'm at. But that cave over there, that little blue cave right there, is where I get most of my, probably about 30% of my crystals. It gives you about 300 crystals at a time. Derek.
Nike.
Nike dog.
What? Where's Nike?
You see Nike?
I figured out.
Yeah, she's right there. Apollo.
Hey, that's enough. Alright, so that's the castorites right there. But like I said, you want to find a better cast ride area because some of the areas are kind of small. You can also find griffins in this area. These trees that look like cedar trees or evergreen trees, there's usually griffins in them. But anyway, here is probably one of the better cast ride areas right here. This ain't it. Dang it. Give me just a second. I went to the wrong area. Again. Let me get my stamina back up before I go running away.
I'll lie down.
Alright, let me go up here and fly a little bit higher so I can see. Gotta go a little bit further down to get into the better. There they are. Oh, there's the griffin. Told you. If you look right down there, there's a griffin. I've got a griffin trap at the base. I'm not going to trap this griffin because you're better off trying to trap a griffin with a pteranodon, not a wyvern. So there's actually two griffins in here. There's another griffin right up there, as you can see. So we'll leave him alone so that we can get him later in case he's a decent level griffin. Oh, there we go. Found it. So you don't want to go down there. Not very much down there. You want to come up here. Give me a second to get set down and I'll show you my map. Alright, as you can see, there's the large beaver dams right there. They go all the way to right here. There's one right there, one right there. So if you just come up here, hi Nike. Hi Nike dog. Hi Nike dog. Okay. I'm gonna open up my map, give y'all. Alright, there's the coordinates of the cave, the beaver dam, right there. I guess I could have just used my map and found it. I forgot I had marked it on my map. Anyway, it's at 40-30, 40-29, 40-30, somewhere in that area. That's your large beaver dams. So, show you how to get in them real quick. You gotta be very careful with these beaver dams over here because cast rides are everywhere, as you can see. So when you're going into these, best thing to do with your wyvern is block the hole. And the same thing with this, you want to try to, if you can, try to stay on your wyvern. But on these, you actually cannot. You've got to go inside to get to them. And as you can see, here comes all of the castorides at one time. So make sure you have an animal that is strong enough to take a lot of attacks. Then you want to destroy the wyvern thing. And it will hurt your wyvern as you're eating this thing, so be very careful that your health is up enough to eat it. Derek. And that's the large. Just in one, you've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 644 in one beaver dam. So there's your large amounts of cementing paste if you want to get cementing paste. That's going to be it for me today. I'm going to take this cementing paste back. I'm going to park my wyvern. Hey, look, a Quetzal. Anyway, I'm going to park my wyvern. And appreciate all your support on the stream. Please like my page on any one of the platforms, Facebook Live, Twitch, YouTube, Mixer, Periscope, or any one of those. Mama called you, not me. This early stream was basically set up so that my friends in the UK would be able to watch the stream before 2 o'clock in the morning, because when I stream at 8 o'clock, it's of course 2 o'clock in the morning, 3 o'clock in the morning at the UK time. So I decided to get on the stream early so that anybody in the UK or out of the US would be able to watch it. Alright, guys. God bless. Appreciate you watching. Hope you come back and watch the next stream. Have a good night. Hope your family's doing well moving forward. And hope to be back on maybe later this evening or tomorrow night. Depends on how much homework I get done. I have to do some grinding on some homework to get it finished. But again, I appreciate all y'all. I'm gonna head up here, go to bed, and I'm signing off. Have a great night.